Hello, beautiful, beautiful black people. I hope that all is well in your world. And this beautiful day was a good day for you and all of your wonderful, wonderful, wonderful black loved ones. My beautiful people, beautiful black people. Are you aware of the great culture robbery? That's exactly what has happened. There have been, since the inception of this plantation called America, there have been a culture robbery. And the victims of this robbery are black folks, people that look like me. When you ask the question, and I have heard this question asked many times, why is it that other ethnic groups, some who have suffered atrocities in their native lands, can come to America, work together in unison, and outperform black folks who have been here for centuries? I will try and shed some light on the answer to that question. Why is it that other ethnic groups can outperform black folks right here on this plantation called America? The answer to that question is also, it is connected to our initial journey to America. The answer to that question is connected to my ancestors, your ancestors' initial journey to America. Had black folks, our ancestors, had Africans come to this nation called America voluntarily, had black folks come here voluntarily with their cultural heritage intact, with their language intact, things would be a lot different for black folks in America in August of 2020. If we maintained our cultural heritage and our language, if all of that was maintained, sustained, when black folks came to this country, we would be performing just like the other ethnic groups, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Our cultural heritage, our motivations, our admirations, our willingness to see that all of us was in this thing together would have kept us in unison. And we would have adapted those anchors to use for our benefit in this new land called America. Koreans, for example, have transplanted cooperative methods from their native culture to America. Koreans have done that. Hence, it's why they are very successful in America. There's a Korean word, and it is pronounced ki, I believe. It is spelled K-Y-E, and it refers to a bond between Korean individuals, Korean organizations, Korean companies, Korean communities, etc., etc. And they use that principle of mutual cooperation to aid them in achieving their objectives right here in America. That's what the Koreans have done. That's what they have done. Although there are many different types of bonding amongst Koreans, Koreans also have established a private banking system within their communities where the Korean business owners contribute money to the key system to make loans to potential Korean entrepreneurs without application or promissory notes. It's all done through honor and trust, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Honor and trust was stripped from our ancestors, and that characterization have been passed down through many generations of black folks. The Vietnamese use a very similar system. They call it a rotating credit and savings system. That's what the Vietnamese call it. And this group meets regularly with each Vietnamese member bringing a fixed sum of cash to help start or support another Vietnamese business. They work together. Therefore, instead of complaining about banks not lending us money, why haven't black folks, black Americans, been able to create or maintain independent lending systems that sustain black businesses in black communities? Perhaps it is because the critical elements of the key system used by the Koreans and the hue system used by the Vietnamese. The key and critical elements of those two systems are trust and cultural unity. Again, the key elements of those systems are trust and cultural unity. And those two elements were severed from the black experience right here on this plantation called America. All people have divisions and internal battles. However, there are no other minority groups in America that have been conditioned, socially engineered from infancy to view each other through the eyes of their races, dehumanizing oppressors. Black folks have been socially engineered to view themselves and other black folks through the jaundiced eyes of our racist, dehumanizing white oppressors. That's the story. That is perhaps a reason why black folks, people that look like me, have not been able to unify, to aggregate, to organize, and perfect a system that will be self-sustaining to our black businesses, to our black communities, etc., etc. There have been a culture robbery. That is the culture robbery that I mentioned at the beginning of this audio presentation. That is the culture robbery that white folks inflicted on our ancestors, and that lack of loyalty, lack of trust, lack of unity, cultural unity, has been passed down through many generations of black folks. Hence, is why we are still not able to aggregate and organize, love, and support each other as Koreans do, as Vietnamese do. That is the reason, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, sometimes the truth is unpleasant. But there's nothing freer than being able to speak truths, regardless of who is uncomfortable with it. That's all I have on this one.